One of the things that Concordia is good at doing is transforming lives. By that, what we really mean is that we are able to provide opportunities for students that aren't normally available to them in their own lives. Now, today, one of the things that we want to do is to share three stories of our students who have really been exposed to things as a result of support from friends and supporters like you. After you've heard these three students briefly tell their Concordia story, I'd like to come back and talk to you again.
Hi, I'm Amanda O'Connell. I'm a biology major from Portland, Oregon. I transferred to Concordia Bronxville from Concordia, Portland. I'm the oldest of three kids. I was homeschooled, and when I applied to colleges, I only applied to places close to home. But when I got to college, I found myself going home almost every weekend and not getting involved on campus at all. I had always wanted to go to New York City, and when I learned that Concordia Bronxville was so close to the city, I applied for a semester exchange. The fall of my sophomore year, I arrived on campus and spent almost every weekend in New York City. But as I got to know more people at Concordia, I started to spend more time with them on campus. The community is very close-knit. People here know your name and your story. It was easy to have relationships with the faculty and staff, and I liked living on campus. I learned I could manage so far from home, and I really wanted to transfer here. It was going to be more expensive, but Dean Kay and the financial aid office helped me work out the increase in expenses so that I could stay. It's funny how I came for the city, but I stayed for the people. Now I'm not only attending events on campus, I'm helping to organize them. I helped start an a cappella group. I'm in the women's choir, the tour choir, and the chamber choir. Music is a big part of my life. I've played piano at my church back home since I was 13, and now I'm working as the choir director's assistant. I'm the Student Life Office RA. I work in the security office, the mailroom, and I tutor students on and off campus. There are so many outlets for my interests here, and there is so much support. I'm driven, and I like that I have to be driven to do things. I think it's important in life to learn to create your own opportunities, figure out your priorities, and how to balance your time and not spread yourself too thin. I'm thinking about applying to medical school and graduate school, and Concordia has taught me how to be on my own, and I'm ready to graduate and face the world.
I'm Mark Cole. I'm a junior from Mount Vernon, New York, and I'm my grandmother's boy, so I wanted to go to college really close to home. I had done well in my high school business classes, and I knew I wanted to major in business. I also played basketball, and I was hoping to play basketball when I got to college. I looked at a lot of different schools, but when I visited Concordia, I really enjoyed the atmosphere. It felt like home, so it was easy to make the choice. Freshman year, I lived at home with my grandmother and I commuted. I joined the basketball team, and I loved the small class sizes, and everyone was friendly and supportive. The Writing Center really helped me with my papers, and there were counselors to help me with other adjustments. It was great knowing that I could always get help whenever I needed it. I made a ton of friends, and my teachers really knew me. But I realized I wasn't going to get the full feel of college campus life while I was a commuter. So I looked into becoming an RA, and I applied, and I was accepted for my sophomore year. And then I met tons more people, and I not only got more involved in campus life, I started organizing programs for students. We have athletes and international students with diverse interests living in Seeker, and I organize events to bring them all together. From going off campus together to see a movie or walking over to the gym for a little game of basketball, I try to get students more involved and promote a sense of community. I'm an athlete, so I train hard every single day at the gym. I enjoy introducing other students who might not be able or as comfortable going to the gym as I am to get used to the equipment. I like that everybody knows everybody on campus, and they're very friendly. Even the town of Bronxville is friendly and supportive. I've gotten to know community members and built relationships with them as well. I'm looking for an internship in business this summer, and community members in Bronxville have been willing and eager to help me.
Hi, my name is Susie Valencia, and I'm an international business major. I'm from New Rochelle, New York, and I'm very close to my family. We're Mexican and very traditional with lots of family customs. So I didn't want to go to school far away from home. We're also a very crazy soccer family. I grew up playing soccer with my two older brothers. I got a lot of offers from Division I schools with free rides to play soccer, but when I visited Concordia, I saw that I can help out the team here. I came from a big high school, and I like the small classes at Concordia. The Dean's Initiative Award enabled me to live on campus, and living on campus, I've learned to be independent and I've become more involved. I'm on the soccer team. I'm a leader of the business club, and I'm an intern at the marketing office. I've been able to build great relationships with faculty and staff as well as other students. Last semester, I studied abroad. We spent 2 weeks in Vietnam with Professor Nagel. It was great, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see a different world. I loved it. I've learned so much, and I hope to study abroad again. I've recently submitted proposals with President George to take a group of business students to India next year. Concordia has given me so many opportunities. I've met so many great people. It's the perfect location. I've been able to travel and still get home every once in a while when I miss my mom's cooking.
You know, the 3 students that you got to know very briefly are really a microcosm of who Concordia is and what some of our stories are. If you take a look at Amanda, she's one of our prides and joys. She's a bright student. She's part of the honors program, is actively involved in so many things on campus, and really is a change agent in so many ways. If you look at Mark, here's a kid who came out of Mount Vernon to us and has really found a way of making Concordia his home. And then if you look at Susie, a student who's also multi-talented, plays soccer, does a lot of things around campus, and really actively interested in the business program. Now, if you take these students by themselves or collectively, you really begin to get a sense of what it is that Concordia does in the lives of our students. And again, I want to come back and say to you, much of this would really not be possible without friends and supporters like you. And for that, we give thanks to God and to you.